All right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, all honor, and all glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rachakwadash. I'd also like to give double honors to my elders and apostles at Great Millstone that do root well. And I would like to say peace and salutations to the Lord's elect, to the hopeful elect in the 1/3. And Adawan Ratazah, this lesson will be edifying as well as exhorting to the sincere sheep of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rachakwadash. And just want to do this quick lesson. The Wadiyah Bashim Al-Shai, Bashim Rakakwadash, forgive me the inspiration to take heed and to do this lesson. We got a order from Elder Apostle Tahar, all right, and the Elder Apostle Ramlab, as well as Elder Apostle Gabar, okay? They've all done lessons on it, but starting with the Elder Apostle Tahar, we are commanded to do a P.S.A. to let it be known that we are not affiliated with GMS Somalia. We are not affiliated with GMS Somalia. And I just want to do a real quick lesson pertaining to this individual, all right, whoever they may be, spy, AI, Esau, Shaitan, the gates of hell, all right? So at the end of the day, we are seeing the enemy zero in on us, okay? We are seeing the enemy pretty much hone in on his target, and that's the truth, okay? So the only way to attack the truth is by attacking it with lies of demonization, okay? Now, I got a few precepts. I want to do this fairly quickly, a GMS quick hit. Now, right here, as you can see, right here it says GMS Somalia. They had commented on a brother's live stream while he was teaching. Okay, the brother in the blue garment is a brother in GMS Australia, and you had this demon right here. Okay, under the name GMS Somalia, which they're feigning themselves to be just men. Okay, and we're seeing more and more of this tactic, this angle, and this approach by the enemy, because the enemy is getting ready to be allowed to attack. Okay, so this is why it's vital, it's very important how we carry and conduct ourselves. And since I said that, let me start off with this. So I put a few precepts that came to my mind. This is 2 Corinthians 6:3. Of course, we can start at 1, but let's hit these points. It says, this is what's told to us. It says, giving no offense in anything, that the ministry be not blamed. So when we're conducting and carrying ourselves in a manner to where even we're scrutinizing our own selves, examining, trying, vetting, watching who's around us, watching what we say, what we're involved in, what we are even linked to, if you will. It's all with the mindset that not to have the ministry blamed. So this is why now the attempt to get the ministry blamed is right here. Okay, as you see the statement made on this brother's live stream. So you could just be out teaching and someone is going to attempt to associate themselves with you, with us, which I believe there's it's a legal term called guilty by association. Okay, so what ultimately they want to do is link us in. That's what vocab is set up for. And this is why it's beautiful that the body is operating under one mind, one sound, one baptism, one faith, because when schisms or situations arise, we have a spiritual line of communication to where we can all take heed and be in the same mind while dealing with these matters as they come abroad. Okay, so now let's from there, let's go right now back to the scriptures. I was watching the elder from LA's video right here. Okay, so let's just keep it going. Romans 16:17. Now I beseech you, brethren, mark them which cause division. So you see the statement that the individual made, which we don't teach that or promote that. Okay, so they're want to make us look like a carnal, a carnal, bugged out, Bible believing group of men that they want to basically have something illegal happen and then say we did it for one, and we did it because we believe that's what the Bible meant. So they're taking the scriptures, out of the picture and they want to demonize you, as in you have a false misinterpretation of the scriptures, because it's okay for white Eurocentric Christianity, KKK, chattel slavery, things of those nature. That was okay to use the Bible to justify that. But now, as prophecies unfolding, their only way to attempt to stop truth is by demonizing you and claiming, you have a misinterpretation of the scriptures, and that's the problem. Okay, so we're definitely seeing the enemy at work. And it's a beautiful thing that we remain in order. We remain in the right spiritual mindset, and watch out who's around you. Okay, watch out who's coming up to camp, who wants to associate themselves with you. And this is why, what the scriptures say. Let me get that. Matter of fact, in Jeremiah, just because you got GMS on your name doesn't mean, ultimately that you're with us. And even though we got GMS on our name, it doesn't guarantee we're ultimately of the elect. This is why it's a very scary thing. So everything we do it in sincerity. All right, we do it in a manner that is Adon Ratazah, pleasing to Yahweh Bashim Al Shai, at the end of the day. So these are things we have to do, pushing forward. Jeremiah 9:4. Take ye heed, every one of his neighbor, trust ye not in any brother. So you can't just trust in anyone that has great millstone on their name. You can't just be trusting anyone that says I'm an Israelite. You can't just be trusting any camp, okay? And this is a great example. And there's been many examples. You've seen a slew of, just bugged out names, Terror Squad for Yahweh Shai, just crazy stuff. So at the end of the day, you're not going to be able to stop the witnesses that bear falsely. But what we can do is react to it righteously, react to it according to the Ruach HaKodesh, which has been given us the understanding through the precepts as we read. And it says, take ye heed every one of his neighbor, trust ye not in any brother, for every brother will utterly supplant, and every neighbor will walk with slander. So you have to understand, just because, you have been awoken and you trust and believe, that doesn't mean the next man or woman next to you is the same, okay? And Esau can use men, he can use women, he can use couples, he can use camps, all right? So this is why it says, try the spirit, all right? Because we don't know who sent you, all right? And this is yet another great example why, starting with Elder Pastor Har, he mentioned about no new members, because that was Yahweh Shai through the Ruach HaKodesh protecting the body, protecting the ministry. All right. If you're sincere, you'll stay here. All right. But if you're coming with an ulterior motive, if you're coming with a different agenda, if you've been sent by Satan, sent by Esau, you will be spotted out. Let's keep going. It says, mark them which cause divisions and offenses contrary to the doctrine. And with that individual, the statement that they made with, our name, if you will, attached to it, what they're doing is they're causing offense that's actually contrary to the doctrine. All right. It says, which ye have learned, and avoid them. So now you're learning who to embrace and who to avoid. Okay. There's a time from embracing and a time to refrain from embracing. All right. And it says, now check this out. I found this one. Luke 20:20, it says, and they watched him, watching Yahweh Shai, like they're watching us. Just like you hear brothers, listen, brothers, they are watching our videos, okay? And not just Christians, not just scoffers, not just average people, all right? This has gone to the gates of the nobles, okay? This has gone before different positions of power when it comes to the system of Esau. You see that? You need to understand that's what this truth is in the eyes of Esau, is the number one threat. So now that they see that we're not posing a physical threat, now they have to do tactics on the left-hand side to say, see, just like he does in the real world, He causes something, and then when he attacks, he's portraying himself on the defense. Like, no, we had to stop them. If not, this could have happened. So now they have to start painting a narrative for the general public of people to perceive us. So when it's brought across mainstream media, goddess of illusion, Now the eyes and the minds of the masses of people will believe whatever he's telling them, okay? And he can have someone do something and blatantly call themselves Great Millstone, okay? He has technology where he can put our faces on anything. He could have something happen, and then he could digitally change it to where it looks like we did it. This is where now faith is going to be the biggest life raft that you ever had as this flood of enemies comes in. It says, and they watched him and sent forth spies. All right? Spies. Let's spy them out. Let's see what they're doing. Let's just watch. Let's just say Shalom. Let's just put GMS on our name, which should feign themselves just men. See? So you'll have individuals that will come up feigning themselves as if they're a good brother too. Okay? No, I'm Great Millstones too. All right? Not every brother's a brother. Not all Israel's Israel. Not every individual that has Great Millstone on their name is Great Millstone. Not every sister's a sister. It's that simple. It's that plain. But this is why it's so important that the Lord has set watchmen that are watching what the enemy's doing, so that we can all be aware and point them out and avoid them. It says that they might take hold of his words, see? And then they go and do something and say, well, they told me I could. They said, according to this scripture, we could do this. According to the scriptures, we could do that, but we don't teach that. Now, the truth of the Bible is taught, but as Apostle Paul said, as our elders push unto us, just because it's lawful doesn't mean it's expedient, okay? We're waiting on prophecy to be fulfilled. We are not here on our own brigade or charge or self-willed motive. We carry ourselves wise as serpents and harmful as doves. We're at peace with all men. So Esau, Edom, okay, what he has to do is paint us in a light that we are not peaceful amongst men and we're actually a threat to men, which that's false, okay? And that's them bearing false witness like they did on Yahweh Shai, pertaining to the temple, which Yahweh Shai not only told our people what would happen to the temple in the future, but when he was speaking of it also in the manner, he was referring to prophecy of what would happen to himself. So they're always going to take our words and spin them to a degree that is profitable for them to demonize us. And it says that so they might deliver him unto the power and authority of the governor. See? So you're going to have men come in, show themselves to be brothers or just men, but the end goal is to demonize our actions or words, because that's really all our actions are, is just our words. What, we just go to camp, we just pay our bills, we carry ourselves to the best of the ability to be model citizens, obeying the laws, the powers that be. We teach all those things openly, and that's never addressed. That's never brought up and said, these are, so it's all good, at the end of the day, but these are necessary lessons that have to take place so that the sheep can be warned, and that may the record show where we stand. And at the end of the day, yet again, all right, because we see past everything, but it says who can lay charge to the Lord's elect. So we understand. Now this is Isaiah 62:6. I have set watchmen upon thy walls. So now you're seeing what true watchmen that have been set upon the walls by Yahweh Shema Shai, what they be doing. This is what true watchmen would be doing. Warning, telling you what's getting ready to happen, what's getting ready to take place, what this enemy's planning, if he's coming left or right or backward or surrounding us. This is what a watchman of Yahweh Shema Shai would be doing for Yahweh Shai's sheep. It says, O Jerusalem, which shall never hold their peace day nor night, ye that make mention of the Lord, keep not silent. So going back, we were given an order by our elders, starting with Elder Pastor Har, and now what? This is us not keeping silent. Why would you keep silent on someone demonizing the ministry? Why would you keep silent on a blatant enemy that's looking to cause an offense to this blameless ministry? Okay? That's what we're witnessing and watching. So this is why the Spirit has what? All hands on deck. Okay, because the enemy is plotting, he's gnashing, he's getting ready. They're getting ready. Okay, you got vocab being lined up. You got all these weird channels taking place with our names on them, saying outlandish things that we would not say. Because if a member of Great Millstone made a statement like that, that would be addressed, and the spirit would decide whether this man was sincere, he was wrong, or he's wicked, and the penalty could have been kicked out, suspended, okay, or completely shun and avoid them. So we govern within ourselves. All right. And let's see what else we got. Matthews 12:30, the red letter. He that is not with me is against me. So that individual just showed he's not with Yahushai. And if he's not with Yahushai, he's not with us. Hence why the title. GMS Somalia, we are not affiliated with them. And it says, and he that gathereth not with me scattereth abroad. So this statement that this individual made is to scatter. Not the brother in the blue. This right here. Okay? That is a scatterer. All right? No one, that's completely off, man. Okay? So you're looking at men claiming to be of us, but while they're claiming to be of us, they're trying to scatter within us. And the spirit completely zoned in on them. Okay? And let me see what else I got. I got one more. And this is nothing new. Okay? Because even wicked portions of our people attempted to do things of that manner back then. Okay? Creeping unaware, spying out our liberty. And now we see that within today's time. Okay? Acts 17:5. But the Jews which believe not, moved with envy, took unto them certain lewd fellows of the baser sort. So you're going to have lewd fellows of the baser sort. And Yahushai said, ye are of your father the devil. So if you had Jakes doing this tactic, how much more Esau? Okay? How much more Esau? And gathered a company and set all the city on an uproar, causing confusion, causing problems, causing contention, causing it to where you don't want edification to come out. So then you want to cause an uproar on the comment board, cause an uproar in the city, and then point the finger at us. And assaulted the house of Jason and sought to bring them out to the people. So we see that there's always been a pushback when it comes to the truth being sent forth. So these are necessary reactions by the left hand when it comes to them not being able to defeat us in this truth. Okay, the truth is undefeatable. So the wicked lies on the left are doing anything they can to try to demonize, to come against us, or have reason to come against us. So be sober now more than ever, man. You know, watch your surroundings, watch who's around you, watch what people are saying, watch even the comment board. Watch how people are moving. You know, if they moving funny, that needs to be addressed. Okay, ain't no time for funny business, man. This thing is about to really go down, and you're going to see who's with us and who's not, okay? You're going to see there's a lot of agents amongst us, and agents are always watching our videos, okay? So be aware, okay? P.S.A. We are not affiliated with GMS Somalia. Neither are we affiliated with men of that of that confusion, of that scattering, of that carnality. You know, be aware of them. All right. That is completely against what we teach and what we believe in. All right. So we're marking them and we're also avoiding them. All right. With that being said, shalom.